The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Kike Hernandez will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Oliver Imperator will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. A spin and a throw. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Number 19.
Joey Votto gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Robinson Cano will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There he goes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, it's Gonzalez. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. And don't give him anything he can drive.
Number 40 comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, I think the big question everyone's asking before this game was, how are these guys going to respond from just getting whacked last time out there? In the regular season, you say, hey, no big deal. You put it behind you. You move on pretty quickly. But in the postseason, you could say it's over and done with, but I don't think it's quite as easy as that. Those are the kind of losses that stick with you, and you just keep thinking about it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Grounded to the right. There's Cano. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Corey Seager gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
High and deep to right center field. Back goes Ozuna. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Curveball just about brung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Yeah.
Ouch, that one hit him. Travis Shaw set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Grandal waits on it and reined in, 1 away. Adam Duvall will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
High in the air out to center field. Peterson is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Marwin Gonzalez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yasmani Grandal will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Hernandez ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Batting 7.
A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, well, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Clayton Kershaw steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. And it's not in time. Is well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, number 40.
Number 40 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
This guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1, too.
Cano is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Leading off the inning, Gerard Dyson. And they'll need him to get something going here. Kershaw's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez is up with it, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 20.
Striding into the box, Carlos Villanueva. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to short. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the 3rd. Kike Hernandez will get a second crack at it here. Slide out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Peterson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Jock Peterson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Peterson.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Corey Seager stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit. It looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Drew Pomeranz is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Snap throw from the catcher. Another snap throw to second. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the... Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Oliver Imperator is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base.
The inning, it's 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple. And he will scramble back to third but get there safely.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard to this point, but they're in about as good a shape as you can be to push across that first run. He's into third here with a leadoff triple.
Into the box, Joey Votto. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson. Still going back. Gone! Joey Votto, a two-run shot. His fifth so far in this series. And the Reds have come back to tie things at 2 apiece.
Well, that's going to be a wake-up call out there on the mound. He was cruising along with a 2-0 lead, but he makes one mistake here in location, and all of a sudden, boys, we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Barehanded on the hop. The throw. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
On the money.
Third baseman, Adam Duvall.
Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Yasmani Grandal is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Dyson. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Votto will take this one to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Chris Coghlan is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Marwin Gonzalez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Gerard Dyson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First offering on its way. Runner goes for second. Now a bunt attempt here. He's running again. Now a bunt attempt here. Grandal is going to get there to make the catch. And now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Drew Pomeranz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on.
If you see the pitch count, it's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Clayton Kershaw comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Kershaw.
Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Oh, good pitch right there for the punch out. He tried the fastball on the last pitch, but he comes back with a little wrinkle on 1 and 2, and it works out for him.
Standing in now, number 40, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting,
Jock Peterson stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2.
And against a guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Kike Hernandez will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Squared that one up just a little late. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Oliver Imperator steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Austin Barnes is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Joey Votto will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Corey Seager will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begin to heat up down there.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Carlos Gonzalez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Caught off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Now batting, third base.
Travis Shaw stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. We'll see Robinson back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Sean Rodriguez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Sean Rodriguez.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Got him. Marcell Ozuna steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Marcell Ozuna.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Adam Duvall will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Kershaw looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. That's popped up out towards short right field. Gonzalez onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Sean Rodriguez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. First delivery to him on the way. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
First baseman, number 23.
Adrian Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Austin Barnes will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. In there, 1-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Marwin Gonzalez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 2.
Gerard Dyson comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. The pitcher, Drew Pomeranz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Dyson off for second. Punt attempt misses. The throw down. And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And this one gets foul for the second strike. So we'll see what Boch wants to do here with 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2.
Your job right here on the mound, got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2.
You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Just hung in there on that one. Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they have regained the lead here in Game 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Hatcher will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cody Belanger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Cody Belanger.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oliver Imperator stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Joey Votto steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gonzalez giving chase. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find. So this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Fouled back. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out. Cody Belanger will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Pomerantz sets. First pitch on its way. Number 40 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Junichi Tazawa come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard towards center, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Adam Duvall will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Nobody out, runner on first. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Marwin Gonzalez takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Barnes scoops it up onto first, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Gerard Dyson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Grandal is there, and he puts this one away for the... Corey Seager will be the one to start things off with his guys in need of a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 5.
Corey Seager.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Around first, heading for second now, and he'll round it and try for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Robbie Ray will come in and pitch now.
Robbie Ray.
From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Number 6, Carlos Gonzalez.
Lifted in the air out to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Here comes the first pitch. Travis Shaw is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, they've done a really good job against this guy so far, and it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Yasmani Grandal will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Tough throw to first. And the big red machine is back on 4 wheels. The Cincinnati Reds are champions of the National League.
Boy, that's one happy bunch of guys down there right now. They are the National League champions. Got one more big hurdle standing in front of them, but these guys are looking like they're going to be awfully tough to beat.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyon. This has been the NL Championship Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game.